What's up, everybody? Right now I'm here with Moana. Moana, would you like to tell everybody your full name, age, and hometown, please?
My name is Moana Jones Wong. I'm 24 years old and I'm from the North Shore Mall.
And, hey, so Moana, you know, you're one of the top athletes out there, Pipeline, and how do you feel? Because you know, Blak Bear this year, we're giving out 10 Gs to the best ridden wave at Pipeline Backdoor. What's your opinion on it? How do you feel about that?
I think that's super cool because like we don't have any Wave of the Winter contest or anything like that anymore.
Yes.
And it's always fun for everyone out at Pipe to kind of compete, even though there's not like a real contest going on. It's just fun seeing who got the best wave of the whole winter.
Right. It's bragging rights.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then what would you do with 10 grand if you wanted? What's your plan with 10 Gs?
Probably make my car all like pimped out.
Okay, no, great answer. I like that. Great answer. That was amazing. Hey, because you cannot go really surfing without no car. That's just stuff.
That's alright.
Right. And then you know, you grew up here surfing. You're up. You know, you're turning into such an amazing surfer, young woman. Now you're like inspiring all the girls like to do what you're doing, and it's really rad to see it. It's really cool, right? And then you're giving back, taking them surfing and stuff. But like, who's kind of like that person that kind of showed you the ropes and all of that?
Well, I think
do you have anybody like that?
Nobody really showed me the ropes. I kind of just like got pounded.
Yes.
And just like got drilled a bunch.
Right.
And
did it on your own?
Kind of did it on my own until like I proved myself that I could like handle.
Yes.
And then when I would be out at Pipe, like Uncle Derek would like give me some pointers here and there.
Okay.
And like the boys out at Pipe would be like, Wanna take this kind of board, do this, do that. And like nothing crazy, but they would definitely like tell me,
steer you into the right direction, right?
Take me in the right direction.
Right, that's rad. And then you know, you've had those mentors. Who's like your heroes or your favorites or idols that you looked up to when you were growing up?
When I was growing up,
or like right now, even now, like who's your idols and like who do you look up to? Who's like your favorite surfers and stuff?
Oh, that's like a really hard question.
Come on, come on.
I don't know. I have like a lot of favorite surfers.
Okay, that's good.
And I don't really want to like pick one because
no, I want you to name as much as you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to just pick one. Who's like your favorite surfers?
Surfers.
Yeah,
okay,
or like heroes.
My favorite surfers are probably like the guys out of Pipe that gets the gnarliest, sketchiest waves.
Okay.
Like again and again and again. Like they just keep pushing themselves every single year. Mm-hmm. And of course, like Jamie's, like he's been doing it forever. So like obviously I look up to Jamie a lot. And like all the younger boys, like Kalaw guys, like that whole crew, like they're all not like satisfied with like, you know, the waves they caught last winter. They want to get better and better and better. And it pushes me and it motivates me like watching them. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I look up to like those guys.
And then what's like your ideal conditions to surfing Pipe? Like what is like your like the conditions you wake up and look forward to? Like what is that? Like what was like you're like, oh yeah, like what?
I like surfing Pipe when it's like a pretty west swell.
Okay, yes.
And it's not really backdoor.
No, I understand with west northwest coming out, right? Yeah. It's like those nice indoor, like but not more scary, like but it's raw. It's all left.
It's all like left.
Yes.
And it's like I don't know, maybe like somewhere from like 6 to 10 feet.
Yes,
like in that range.
Yes.
Where there's like some super gnarly ones, but then there's some like mellower ones. So you can like warm up on the mellow ones and then try to send it on a bomb.
Yes.
Like that. And like the water is all like shimmery blue and there's like not that much wind. It's like kind of like a light trade wind. Mm-hmm. That's my favorite Pipe. Okay, and then during those days, what size boards are you riding? Who's shaping them? I used to ride like a 6'3" every session.
Yes. No matter
what size it was, even if it was like 2 feet,
for real?
I'd be like still on a 6'3".
Okay.
Because I feel like even if it's 3 feet, there's still like a random bomb that will just like come through and there's like one wave. And there's usually nobody else. So it's like now's the time to go. But yeah, I don't know. I usually ride a 6'3" and I ride for Chili surfboards now. Okay, right on. And then where's your favorite spot to like check the waves from over there at Pipe? Because everyone has kind of their angle. So where's your favorite angle to check the waves from? I like to pull right into the right-of-way. Okay. At the Volcom House. Okay. And just like go to the little Volcom House and check it from the deck. Nice. And then when you're surfing out there and stuff, who do you kind of catch yourself sitting into? Like when you're sitting out there, who's like the people you're like, oh man, not again. Like who's like like your friend, like everyone has like their friends and stuff. Like who's kind of like somebody that you notice you're sitting next to a lot? Like I feel like I sit next to Kalaw a lot. Okay, yes. Pretty much like the goofy footers that are like looking for the same kind of waves that I'm looking for. I always end up sitting next to like these guys, and I'm always like, oh. So I try to like go out when they're not out there, not because I don't like them, but because we're looking for the same waves.
Yes.
It's like kind of battling for that wave.
No, that's rad. And then do you prefer wearing a helmet out there? And if so, and if yes, why and stuff? And you know, like, what's your opinion about that?
Yeah. So I never wore a helmet before until like I got into the backdoor shootout for the first time 2 years ago.
Yes.
And it was bombing. Like, when is the backdoor shootout not bombing?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. And I'm like, oh no. And Totu was like, put a helmet on.
Right.
In charge. You just gotta send it. And I was like, so I
but
put
you
a
did
helmet.
it. You sent it.
I borrowed one of the little Grom's helmets, and I went out, and I felt like pretty invincible with my helmet on.
Right. Well, it's a little confidence booster.
Yeah,
And you're safe and all that. So it makes a huge difference when you're putting yourself in dangerous situations, right?
So I'll always wear a helmet now, usually, unless it's like super tiny and I feel comfortable. But whenever I don't feel comfortable, I'm wearing a helmet.
And then I don't know, did I ask you this, but what's your most memorable ride that you've had out there so far?
Oh, my most memorable ride was last year at the backdoor shootout. I waited all day, and it was like third reef and like washing through, and I never caught a wave, and I felt like a panty. I was like, oh, everyone's like probably like, what is she doing? Just wasting her spot in the shootout right now.
That.
And I was like so embarrassed. And then our heat ended, and it was just me and Kalal out the back, and the horn blew, and like Billy was like getting, like the EMS was taking him and stuff.
Yes.
And then like there was sirens everywhere, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna catch a wave, I'm gonna die. And then like this bomb set just started coming like straight to me, and I was like the deepest person. It was just me and Kalal, and he was like, are you going? And I like didn't even reply, and I was just like waiting and looking at it, and then he was like, go! Then he told me to go 3 times, and on the 3rd time I like turned around and just paddled like 2 strokes and just like stood up.
It's that crazy wave you got. I watched it. It's fucking amazing.
And
I think that's the best wave ever ridden by a female, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, no, it's pretty gnarly, and I didn't know
pretty
like,
gnarly.
what to
It was
do.
super gnarly.
I didn't know what to do.
If guys
on
got that wave, fucking guys would be talking about it for years. I would have been talking about that wave for fucking till right now.
Yeah,
oh, bro, you see that wave?
I'm still talking about that. I'll always talk about that because remember that one time.
But that wave was freaking amazing. You definitely set the bar really high and it's you kind of open up a new door of what's possible for. It's pretty rad to see, and I really respect that. And you put your time in, you do it respectfully, and you're so rad, and you're an amazing, great surfer, and I'm freaking glad. I'm stoked to call you my friend. I'm proud of where you've come, how far you've come. After watching you surfing Goat Island and freaking getting the bombs that pipe, and I'm just freaking so impressed. And you put in the time, and you did it right. Respect.
Thanks, Bergs.
And I fucking love it. But I have one last question for you. Who do you think's gonna win if it's not you, sister?
I don't know who's in the contest.
It doesn't. Oh my gosh!
Everyone?
Everybody's in. Why does everybody think?
What
kind Teva? What did you tell everybody? What the fuck?
Okay.
There's no list. There's no invitation. There's no list. If you paddle out there, you're already entered. You touch the water pipe. Oh, you're entered.
I think there's like so many possibilities of who could win.
Yes.
But the guys that are usually on like the gnarliest waves of the winter, the past couple winters, I would have to say it's like Benji.
Yes.
Like Balaram and like Kalal guys.
Okay.
Like that, that's kind of like my top 3.
Okay, those are great. Those are great candidates right there. But Moana, thank you so much for your time. You're the best. Hey, good luck this year. Be safe. Keep showing everybody how it's done. Keep raising the bar how you do it. It's a pleasure talking with you today, and I was super stoked. And thank you.
Me too. Thank you, guys.
Right on.
Yeah, well.
Peace, motherfuckers.